What does Chrisean Rock, like, she's like one of the biggest celebrities in your space at this point. What is that success?
She ain't in our space. I mean,
you want to say? I feel like she's like pretty up there at this point.
I mean, she's up there because people are watching a fucking train wreck.
Yeah, but I feel like it almost doesn't need to be a train wreck anymore. Like, she could kind of clean up her act and just be a good mom, and people are still going to keep watching, right?
I mean, but that's how we've seen that. And I can't name any of the girls right now, but, you know, we've seen the train wrecks, and then once it goes away, nobody's watching anymore.
But to what do you attribute her massive success that people just seem like they've really fallen in love with her? Her baby has like 800,000 followers already.
I know. I think they just feel sorry for her. You know, the victim clout is big.
It's true.
It's huge.
Right.
You play a victim well, and she's not a victim. I mean, she's not. Like, I'm not going back to Blue. Next thing you know, you see her on live kissing him on his arm, like, you know what I'm saying? Then fuck you, Blue. Like, it's that she's a victim, and people are feeling sorry for her. They're hoping one day she's gonna win, and once she does win, it's gonna get boring.
But do you think that like she like chose to make her escape from the grip of Blueface, right? Like, she dipped out. I think he would take her back at this point, right?
That woman want that man.
You think?
Yes. Yes.
You think that she was
just
stepped
kissing
away?
all up. Yes. If he said, come home today, her ass would have that baby on a plane during COVID right now to go to Blue.
It seems like he's become very much addicted to the clout, I would say. But the fact, I don't know how bad he wants it.
See, he's doing what you doing with your wife, right?
Right. No, that has occurred to me many times. It's very similar. But we're doing like the freaky sex angle while he's doing the like domestic abuse angle.
In our culture, that's the pimp. She the hoe. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
And you think people like that?
So yes, especially in black culture, it's very entertaining. He knows what sells. That's why he keep putting his baby mama's badass, ugly ass body up there, because he know that shit sell. Like, you know, she looks like Stewie, then he makes her make a song called Stewie, and you know, he's banking off of, you know, if I can just get these people to not like you, that's gonna help. And so it worked in his favor for a little while, but then it switched because Chrisean is so cute. Right? And she has that little voice, and you know what I'm saying? And then it seems like she's just spazzing out on him because he keeps disrespecting her. Like, I think a lot of women want Chrisean to win, but once she won't ever win because her family. I mean, it's like some hills have eyes shit, like West Virginia type, you know what I'm saying? Cousins sleeping with cousins and shit, and they're just used to that. It's a fucking cycle. And people are watching that shit. And once she gets out of it, it's not going to be entertaining anymore.
And it's hard for me to ever imagine accepting her on a real level when I've seen her smoking cigarettes like 9 months pregnant.
And blunts.
And
alcohol.
I just can't.
CPS
that's
is waiting.
Insane. Yeah.
CPS is waiting to come take that goddamn baby.
Yeah, that probably might be for the best.
Yeah, absolutely. But you know, young girls are watching this and thinking that's cute. Like, oh, your mama smoked with you, she drank with you, but I mean, that makes it okay. And she fighting?
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, no, like
Yeah, I don't like that one bit.
Yeah.
So okay, you fuck with Dr. Umar?
I mean, listen. I've had my questions about Dr. Umar and his honesty, especially over that school that still ain't got no windows. But Dr. Umar, I think he is needed in our community.
Really?
You know, I think, you know, as motivational speakers, a lot of times it's hard to live up to the things that you preach about. And so I firmly believe there are people that know how to say the things that we need to hear, but they don't necessarily live them. And he's one of those people. And for that, no more Dr. Umar slander on my platform.
Well, you felt like you went a little too hard on him in the past?
I did.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it's hard to have heroes these days because everybody just wants to knock them down.
When you at the playground talking about Cash App sister, Cash App Dr. Umar, $10, that's not enough. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, it could be distasteful, right? But as far as his message, like, yeah, Dr. Umar, I don't think there's a motherfucker out here that can touch him.
Right.
You know, when it comes to that public speaking shit.
Yeah.
And speaking on black issues.
No, I appreciate him for sure, yeah.
And I'm very submissive to my black men, so, you know,
He asked me to donate to the school in order to get an interview with him. That was a little foreign to me at the time, but now I'm a little more open-minded.
We need windows, AC. We need
Where's
teachers.
the school supposed to be?
It's in Delaware. We need teachers. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So he could have gotten grants for that because he getting donations from people. So I don't understand why he wouldn't go and get the federal grants, but he's saying he won't be able to do the program that he wants to teach. But I'm like, but if you get the grants, you can put any program that you want in there. As long as you teach them this, you add your shit, you're good. But he's just kind of one of those people.
Why Delaware?
You know how Delaware ain't got no state taxes and shit like that, you know?
I assume Delaware has about the same black demographic as New Hampshire, where I grew up, which is to say almost none.
Yeah, none.
Yeah.
So you grew up calling people niggers?
No.
Your family did?
Not my
Lies.
family. I heard a bit of it.
See? From who?
Random people. I can like.
So if you brought a black
vividly
girlfriend home, your family gonna be okay with that
my
in New
woke ass
Hampshire?
mom would have been so happy. They would have loved it.
What about your daddy?
You don't give a fuck. It'd be cool.
I don't believe that.
They're not judgmental about my porn star wife right now, so.
I mean, she white.
I know it's a little different.
She's still white.
Armenian.
She's still white.
Armenian.
She's still white. Like Kim Kardashian. She's still fucking white.
I need everybody to check out NoJumper.com. We officially started a blog. It has in-depth articles about current events, music, etc., plus all of our content in terms of podcasts, interviews, etc. And you can get some exclusive new merch if you check out NoJumper.com. So make sure you tap in.